many people have certain beliefs, engage in certain behavior, and are motivated by certain things, so they believe that everyone else shares those same beliefs, those same motivations, and that same behavior. You've heard it before. People will say, everyone experiments with drugs at some point, or they'll say everyone curses, or whatever. They'll assume that everyone has engaged, or they'll say, everyone has stolen something at some point in their life. And I suppose in an effort not to feel out of place, they ascribe that same behavior and those same motivations to everyone else. So the reason I bring that up is because recently I was getting some good advice on growing my YouTube channel from a very knowledgeable fellow, and good advice. However, every so often he would add to his advice, you can make a lot of money doing this, you can sell this, you can make a lot of money doing this. And I felt the need to just ask him if he could shift his focus a little bit, because every time he used money as a motivator, I sort of turned off a bit, because that's not why I do what I do. If I were motivated by money, I would have chosen to work for Con Edison rather than the Port Authority years ago after college, because they were paying more. If I were motivated by money, I would have kept being a civil engineer, because jumping out and being on my own and as a passionpreneur was not and is not more profitable than that. If I were motivated by money, I would have agreed to have a beer company, an alcohol company, sponsor my passion profit workshops, but I refused. If I were motivated by money, I would have agreed to sign with a major UK publisher who wanted me to sign a contract to write a book about Saipan, but I refused that as well, because my motivation has never been about money. It's more about it's more about fame. Actually, I'm more fame driven than money driven. Why do I bring that up? I bring that up because as it pertains to my YouTube channel, I do this not for the money, but for the reach. If someone were to say, you can have 50,000, you can get $50,000 a year, $100,000 a year with this YouTube channel, but you'll only have 50 subscribers, I would turn that down, because I want the reach to reach the subscribers. I believe I have certain views that are valuable, and I'd like to share those with as many people as possible. Whether it's my Passion Profit channel, whether it's my Ageless Adept channel, whether it's the Jamaican in Asia channel, I believe I have some ideas, some philosophy, some information that can help people break free, that can help people start their own business, that can help people live a healthier life. And my goal is to reach as many people as possible. If someone said, on the other hand, you could have 50,000 subscribers, but you'd only make $50 a month or a year, I would accept that, because again, my goal is to have the reach. And I may seem odd to people who are motivated by money, but I don't do this for the money. And one reason you can tell is that with all these channels, none of them are monetized. And there's a way that you can check that. You can go to the home page of any YouTube channel and right click and check the source code, and you can look for monetization. There's a monetization tag, and it'll say true or false whether that site is monetized or not. So anyway, the goal is the reach. The goal is to reach as many people as possible, to such a degree that more people can be influenced and affected. More people can get the courage to jump out on their own and turn their passions into profit. More people can be empowered to take control of their health. For example, through my Ageless Adept channel, more people can be inspired to escape whatever limitations and boundaries they feel are limiting them, and jump out on their own. That's why I do this, to share the information. Now, at the same time, I am not naive. and we do live in a society that is driven by money. Rent has to be paid, websites have to be maintained, and domains have to be paid for. So yes, obviously there is a need for money, but there's some of us who do the things we do not to extract every dollar, you know, that can be made in a pursuit, but in order to share that thing that is our passion. So anyway, just a little rant, thought I'd share with you, and I'll see you in the next video.
Subscribe.
You know, hear what the man say.